Good evening, and welcome to the C.C. Smith Backstage Pass. Today, we are having an exclusive interview with Mr. Liati Namaste. Please welcome Mr. Liati Namaste to the Backstage Pass. Welcome.
I'm glad to be here, and thank you for having me.
Oh, you are so welcome. So, this is your first interview?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so I know, like me and everybody else, really want to know what does Namaste stands for. Matter of fact, your name, Liati Namaste.
Liati Namaste. Well, simply put, Liati is, it means love is all there is. And that's not a clever phrase, and it's not a cute acronym. It's a way of life, and it's the way I believe. It's, I don't know, I just think there's enough beauty to go around, and I think that the shows that we put out kind of describe Liati. Love is all there is. I don't think I can put it any simpler than that. Namaste, which is my name, is a universal greeting, which means the God in me recognizes and identifies the God in you. And when we are in this divine harmony, we are one.
Wow, that is beautiful. Okay, so you've been a member of IMVU for quite a few years. So, can you tell me and your fans out there, how did Namaste Experience get started?
Well, let me think. I started doing shows about 15 years ago. I was brainstorming with my good friend Gigi, Lady Geisha Moore, and we were trying to think of a way to bring beauty to IMVU by way of inspirational music and, fashion statements. So not long after that, we started exploring and doing live performances, solo also and in group settings, and the rest is history. Here we are today.
You have had great shows during the years. I had the pleasure of attending quite a few of your shows, and they are very outstanding. So what is your future shows, and could you give us a little hint on some of your future shows?
Okay. Well, the shows we're currently working on, the one coming out next is called Rise of the Machines. It's part 2. It's kind of a merging between technology and humanity, extraterrestrial, all that kind of stuff. And it's a light show, so it's going to be light sensitive for people, who have light sensitivity. We'll be working on Halloween and a show for Thanksgiving as well as Christmas. And then we're doing a show called Cirque du Namaste, Part 7, Seasons of Love. This was actually one of the first shows I've ever done, but we're going to revise it because the crowd is completely new. And no details on those. You have to come and see them.
Okay, so I just got to ask you, what are the ups and downs of creating the Namaste Experience shows? I know that being a director, music person, there's got to be some ups and downs in creating these shows.
Well, being a director is very complicated. I mean, in order to put out the kind of shows, the quality shows that we put out, it depends on, we have to have a proper communication, first of all. And then we have to cooperate with one another within the group. And what's very important is we have to have a shared vision, an end result that we all want to see, and at the same time keeping it fun. Now, the downside, only thing I can think of on the downside is that you have IMVU hang-ups and glitches, technical problems that we all know and we have to put up with. But other than that, no, it's all beautiful to me.
Okay, so this is a little bit of personal question, and I have to ask because I know as well as me, myself, and my fans, you recently lost your lovely wife, Miss Maxie Namaste, and how has that affected you and your shows?
Well, just let me say this first. Maxie, she was very important and very loved in Namaste and will always be. And she'll be forever missed. I just want to say that first. Her loss was devastating. It is devastating. And it was to the point where I no longer wanted to do shows anymore. But I knew that she would want us to continue. She would want me to continue what it is that I love. My passion is doing shows, inspiring people, being encouraging and inspirational. So we're going to continue. But as a tribute to her and out of respect to her, every show will be dedicated to her from this point forward. So on a personal note, her and I used to do lots of duets together. And at this time, I'm no longer performing. I don't know what the future holds, but right now, me personally, I'm just directing. So there it is.
Also, you have multi-talented kids. What are your well, let's say, what are your feelings of having such multi-talented kids? How do you feel about that?
My family is very special to me. I have 7 daughters and 1 son. However, I have to point this out first. The entire Namaste group, each and every one of them, it should be well noted that they are absolutely amazing. They are some of the best performers ever on IMVU. And without them, I wouldn't be anything. Now, my family, they are so amazing. Each and every one of them does so much. They bring something new to the table. Each of them are creative, imaginative, and they're not afraid to think outside of the box. And they're weird like their dad. So, but we also have a new group coming out soon. It's called Liati's Angels +1. The name of the show, the first show, the debut, will be Angels with Dirty Faces. It will consist of all of my daughters and my son as well. And that's going to be something you won't want to miss. So, to be announced.
Mr. Namaste, I would definitely like to thank you for coming on the C.C. Smith broadcast, the first backstage pass. This is my first exclusive show that's done with a person of very much interest on IMVU as far as your creations and your performance and shows. So I'm going to give you the red carpet for the final, your final thoughts and anything you want to share with us.
Well, in my closing thoughts, I would like to share my visions for the future. It is my intention to continue to bring beauty to IMVU, through dance and song, to help to inspire, educate, as well as entertain people, with the help of my many extremely talented friends and family in Namaste. And they are the heartbeat of what we do. To thank you, CC, for having me. It is a pleasure and an honor to be on your show. My final thoughts are the message I share after every Namaste show, which is, remember to be kind to one another. You never know whose heart you may be touching. Kindness doesn't cost anything, but it is absolutely priceless. Namaste out.
Well, all right. That is going to do it for today's exclusive interview. And be sure to join me again for another Backstage Pass interview that may be coming in the future. And once again, I'd like to thank Mr. Liati Namaste for coming to the show today. And I hope that you have enjoyed. And be sure to stay tuned and watch the C.C. Smith in 2023. So thank you, and thanks for watching.